The maitre d' clocked me as my family swept into Maison Aurora. Recognition flickered. Professionalism hit it. "Good evening," my sister Clara said. "Ellison, party of 4. I trailed them, letting the pageant play. Coats shrugged just so, watches tilted to chandeliers. They hadn't wanted me at Dad's birthday, but optics rule. "Right this way," he said, leading us through crystal light. Staff stole quick glances. Clara eyed my plain black dress, smiling like a paper cut. "I'm surprised you didn't wear one of your bargain specials, Mara. Some of us have different priorities." "Like scraping rent for that tiny apartment," she breathed. Mom's glance snapped. "Girls, your father's birthday." Dad buried himself in the wine list, frowning. "These markups are criminal." I sipped water, recalling the real wholesale numbers. Clara stage whispered, "Maybe Mara should check prices before she orders." A waiter arrived. Jean-Luc, one of my best. My family filed him under servant. "Welcome back, Miss Ellison," he said. "Your usual table was taken, but this one will do." Dad coughed. Mom's menu slid. Clara's face drained. "It's perfect," I told him. "Your usual wine?" he asked. "Yes, the 1982 Bordeaux." Color left Dad's cheeks. That bottle rivals his club dues. "Mara," Mom whispered, "what is going on?" "I must have forgotten to mention," I said. "I bought Maison Aurore 6 months ago, the whole group." Jean-Luc set the bottle with a flourish. "Shall Chef Michel send your favorite soufflé and the tasting menu?" "Please," I said. Silence thickened, the sound of people realizing they've been sneering at the owner. My phone buzzed. London could wait. I lifted the menu I knew by heart and smiled. Dinner was about to get interesting. The tasting menu arrived, each plate landing. Clara prodded a scallop. Dad cleared his throat. "So, how did this happen?" I let the Bordeaux breathe. "Remember the MBA you refused to fund? The one you said wouldn't amount to anything because I cared about restaurant operations instead of finance?" He shifted. Clara stared at her foie gras. "Turns out high-end hospitality wanted a revolution," I said. "We streamlined supply without squeezing staff. Now we own 32 places across 3 continents. Lucerne in New York, L'Alouette in Paris, and your anniversary spot in London." Mom's fork clinked. 32? Jean-Luc arrived with an off-menu course, seared scallops in citrus beurre blanc. "Chef Michel asks for your opinion before we add it." "It sings," I told him, and he vanished. Dad's eyes flickered with arithmetic. This from the man who wanted me at his investment firm. "London opens next month," I added. "We're booked for 3 months." Mom's voice softened. "But last summer you said you couldn't afford London." "I was there," I said. "Overseeing construction. I stayed in my own place." Clara's phone hummed under the linen. Gossip travels fast. The sommelier leaned in. "Miss Ellison, that investment group is here again. They've improved their offer." "Tell them what I always say, Philippe," I replied. "Not for sale." Dad blinked. "What group?" "Morgan Stanley. 12 times earnings last week." He almost spilled his water. "I live modestly because I choose to," I said. "I'd rather pay staff top wages and fund education than wear logos." Jean-Luc returned with the next course and a question. "Shall I invite you to the kitchen after dessert for the London tasting?" "Please," I said, smiling at my family's uneasy silence. In the kitchen, heat and noise wrapped me. Chef Michel set out London courses. Chalkstream trout, lamb with black garlic, pistachio soufflé. "Final approvals, patron?" "Right in the trout," I said. "The lamb stays." Through the window, my family whispered. Philippe slid a folder to me. "Revised bid." I signed the note I always send, "Not for sale." Back at the table, Clara asked, "Could I see the kitchen?" "It's for staff and ownership," I said. She shifted. "About reservations." "Reservations are for everyone. Names don't jump the line." Dessert arrived. The soufflé rose. Sauce poured gold. I lifted my glass. "Happy birthday, Dad. Dinner's my treat, as it has been." He swallowed. "Mara, I misjudged you," Mom said. "We worried when you lived so modestly." "I was building," I said. "I still am." Jean-Luc brought their bill with service included. Dad reached, then paused. This is fair. It's good business, I said. Clara exhaled. I'm sorry for the digs. I thought success had to look a certain way. It looks like work, I said, and respect for people who do it. My phone hummed. Tokyo timelines confirmed. London copy approved. I set it down. I had one more course. To family, I said, and meant it. And to standards. We ate spoonfuls of pistachio and quiet. Later, home, my top floor flat, I pinned the new menu beside an old headline, Unknown buyer rescues a restaurant. Beneath it, a note, Build, don't brag. I opened my laptop, checked Tokyo staffing, and texted the family thread. Next time, come as my guests. No name dropping. We'll hold a table because you're kind to my team.